In here, and hopefully we have everything sorted out. Walleye, give me a mic check for me, buddy.
How you doing there, Wired?
Yeah, and if anybody's watching
Gonna
or
be a
if B-Dog's in, if he could give me a shout, let me know everything's good. I'm just pulling up the chat now. Alright, well, let's try this again.
all right. Yeah, that was a mess.
That was a mess, but
Hope
hey.
it's nothing to come like that, but hey.
And you know what? It happens. I mean, it's technology. We're all fighting with it.
Oh, technology. Man, let me tell you.
Alright, and we just got confirmation from B-Dog. We are good to go.
All right. Thank you,
So,
B-Dog.
yeah, we really appreciate that, B-Dog. I mean, everyone wanted to hear Walleye, so he came in and helped us out.
Yeah.
All right. So we're getting started up here again. So if you just want to do the same thing as last time.
Oh, yeah. Back up. Whoops.
Try not to hit anybody. I mean, things tend to hurt. And I'm going to hop on with Squeller for our pace lap.
Oh,
since he is our pole setter for this evening.
I just got kicked out of the room.
That's all right. You can rejoin.
All right, yeah, freaking blue screen, but yeah.
Yeah, that's all right. We'll get that all sorted out. But for now, like I said last time, we have Squeller and Frylock with 42.5s, which Millsy's the only one so far to beat that time in PRA. I'm sure these guys will get under that by the end of this race, but super quick out of them for their qualifiers. Zuri's is not far behind with a 42.7. D. Westberg, your silver champion from last season, he's rolling up in fourth with a 42.8. Captain Napkins, another silver guy last season, he's got a 42.9. Bobby, you know, had some tough luck last week, sorry, but he's putting up a better time. He's starting in sixth for us. Millsy, our first Silver Series driver, he's starting in seventh. Very impressive out of him. I mean, he won this race, so I expected him to move up in here and have a good showing. But after that, we have King Saturn, DH Fess in ninth, AYDY in 10th, and the one and only B-Dog Forever. He's the other Silver Series driver. He won the Oval, so hopefully we'll see a better qualifier out of him there. But he's in 11th, and like I said last time, W. Our Global Series driver. They allowed him in here for some ungodly reason, but
that's crazy. Good luck, guys. That's good.
Absolutely, as we're rounding out this last corner to go green. Hopefully everything runs nice and smoothly this time. But yeah, let's see how these guys take corner one. I mean, in our races, they were taking it tighter. Obviously, the outside line's a bit faster, but looks like everyone got around there clean.
Looked good. Looked really good.
Yeah, it was a little tight going into those barriers in the back, but they all got it sorted out. I mean, these guys are some of the best drivers in Wreckfest. So on this track, Walleye, what do you think? What spots are we looking out for some danger zones?
Man, you really got to watch out for that chicane. I raced it 2 days ago, and it was kind of a mess. But I think these guys are good enough to just do it well.
Yeah, absolutely. And we actually see Squeller. He opted not go for the chicane. He's going around. He may just be waiting for those tires to get knocked out of his way. I respect it.
Sure.
No, so far everything's been running nice and clean. We'll see if Squeller takes that chicane next time. It is the faster route, but a lot more dangerous, especially since these guys are on realistic damage. I mean, on realistic.
Yeah, that's really gonna.
Yeah, if you hit any of those barriers on realistic damage, man, let me tell you, your car's not gonna drive away from it.
Oh, what is going on here? My PS4 is acting pretty slow around these days.
Yeah, no doubt. That's all right. At least we got you in here, and people can hear you.
Well, maybe that's a good thing, I think. Yep.
Yeah, everyone was very excited to come and watch you in the booth. Obviously, Wally's new to the booth and new to PRA this season, so we're happy to have him in here. I mean, it can be nerve-wracking at first, but you know, if he gets in here a few more times, I'm sure everything will be a lot more smoother and easier on you, buddy.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, I remember my first time in the booth here. I was pretty nervous, and actually, I think it was a gold series that I was doing, which is probably a good thing. Not as much bad things happen in gold. I mean, these guys are all super
I
clean,
haven't
super
seen a
fast.
crash yet. I don't even know if they hit each other yet.
Yeah, there's been
Man,
a little bit of rubbing around the corners, but other than that, it's been really, really clean. I'm gonna take a look at the back of the pack. Let's see how B-Dog's doing back here. I mean, this guy, he's Silver Series driver, his first time this season in gold. And he's just looking to put down some solid laps and not die, I think.
yeah, that's always a good thing. Always.
Yeah. I believe in silver, B-Dog finished fourth. He was just
first.
behind me. Yeah, Squeller's been...
Nice.
Squeller wants to check out. That's what he wants to do.
He's fast, man.
Absolutely, he's very fast. One of our fellow commentators. He's from Canada, so I'm rooting for the home team always. I hope he wins, but, you know, I hope for some good battles and someone to challenge him as well. I don't want him to just win it for free.
For sure.
Yeah, and
We got
just...
a couple people here I'm kind of cheering for, but if any
yeah?
of them win, hey, that's a good thing. That's a good thing.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm just scrolling through the field here, looking at some damage. King Saturn looks like he's gotten beat up a little bit. I mean, he looks like he's at the lowest percent with 72. You're right there, Walleye.
Yeah, I was just watching somebody hit the wall.
Oh, yeah?
It's all right, though. I forgot who it was. Oh, shit. Oh, I mean, Captain, stay up. There you go. Good job, buddy.
Captain was going for a little bit of a ride, was he?
On two wheels, man. He was.
Let's hop on with Captain. Captain and B-Dog, they're side by side here. I mean, it could have been a case of Captain just trying to pass him a little too aggressively. And I don't think you can really do that on this track. You need to wait for someone to make a mistake.
Opportunities, man.
It's the name of the game on this track. I mean, last week we were on Pine Hills, and that's a much more open track, more passing zones. And this track, you really got to take care of your car before you think about moving ahead. Oh, as we have, what was that, AYDY? He just crashed into the barrier in the chicane and spun around, so he'll be heading to the back of the pack. I'm not too sure. I think B-Dog's officiating as well as racing, so he'll make sure everything's running nice and smoothly in here. And I mean, these guys, they've all been racing in PRA long enough to know to call out their own tallies. So.
Oh yeah, okay. I was gonna say how the heck you race and be official, but okay, that makes sense. Yep.
Yeah. So basically, how we run it when the official is also racing is if you spin around or get in an accident, you call out your gamer tag and what happened if you get crashed or spun around, and it just makes the life of our officials a lot easier.
For sure.
Looking at W, I mean, this guy, he started at the back of the pack. Obviously, he's been showing he's one of the best racers in PRA in general, and looks like we have a caution out. So it looks like AY might have actually been the second tally there.
Oh.
So we're gonna group up. This is the worst nightmare for Squeller. I mean, he had some nice clean air.
He had some.
Yeah, absolutely. And him and Zuri's, they've been known to beat each other up a little bit on these tracks. So we'll see if Zuri's lets him get away cleanly or if he's going to throw a bumper into him.
Up there yet? Millsy's having a strong run.
Yeah, Millsy's made his way all the way up to fourth here.
Man.
And like I said, he won the silver race on this track. And I have done a lot of practicing with him for this track, and we were usually pretty even in practice, but for some reason, something clicked in his brain, and I couldn't catch this guy on this track. I mean, he was just setting down fast laps every single lap. So he knows this track inside and out. He is very fast driver. This is his second week in a row in gold. I mean, he's gonna be making a push for the silver championship, and these guys don't know how to take a caution apparently.
Man, they're looks like carnage out there right now.
But yeah, as we come up to go green, I mean, we'll see what happens. We'll see if Zuri's We'll see what Zuri's does here. Yeah, puts a
Oh,
little fender into Squeller, but
boom,
nothing too vicious.
hit him. Oh, I hit him pretty good there. I didn't mean to hit him, but uh,
And a little unfortunate for Millsy. He just
oh
didn't
yeah,
get the
he
fair
dropped.
shake. W ended up.
Oh, Millsy went around, I think.
Yeah,
I think.
Millsy. Oh, it looks like somebody saved him, pushed him back in the right
Oh,
direction.
okay.
So he's still trucking along. He's fallen back to 8th, which is,
Hmm.
you don't want to see that. But
He'll
W is
bounce
going to
his
be
way back up.
absolutely. I mean, like I say, he was one of the most consistent
Oh,
guys in
King
silver.
Saturn went
Yeah,
out.
there is stuff happening back
Millsy,
there.
yeah, that might be a caution there, I believe, huh?
So they did cross the start finish line. It looks like before that happened, so that might be tally number 1.
Mm.
These guys run on a 2 tally system, so if we have one more crash out or spin out, then that will be another caution.
Damn.
But
Ooh.
W, as I was saying
Frylock
before
dropped
this,
7th.
yeah, Frylock's been dropping back, but he'll be pushing his way up. He does this every week. It seems that he falls to the back of the pack and grinds his way back up to the front. But as I was saying before the caution, W, one of our Global Series drivers, one of the best drivers in Wreckfest as a whole. He's leading our Wreckfest Global Series right now in points. He's kind of caught up to Squeller here, and I know Squeller likes to drive defensively, and he's not going to let W have it for free, but W's very quick.
Queller's doing a heck of a job.
Yeah, and this is what Squeller likes to do. Squeller likes to get out in front, and when nobody's pressuring him, he'll take the aggressive fast line. But the second he has someone that he thinks can pass him, and actually, it looks like he checks up and just lets W go around him, saying, hey,
oh, he checked up.
You're faster than me. Go have fun.
Right. I'm surprised they let him race with him, but hey, it's good practice for them too, probably though.
Absolutely. I mean, I know whenever I'm in a lobby with some of these gold guys, I tend to do better, and that's just because I'm racing with faster guys, and it starts to rub off on you. Like, I don't know if you feel the same, but
oh, for sure. I've been racing with these guys all winter now, and thanks to all of them, I'm getting faster. And you can watch their lines or whatever, and it's just a blast racing with them.
Absolutely, yeah. And we're seeing that out of Soul Pun this season too. I mean, you guys have been driving with all these silver and gold drivers pretty much every day since I've been watching, but
yeah,
it's good. You guys are putting in the effort to get faster, and that's what we love to see here in PRA.
It definitely helps. Yep. And they're all nice, they'll help you set up your car and stuff, and yep.
Yeah, absolutely.
They're just nice people.
There they are, some really great guys. But I'm just looking at the lap times here, and
oh yeah, we better look at the lap times.
almost everyone's down to 42s, which I kind of expected. I kind of thought some of these guys would be pushing that 41 barrier soon, though. And
yeah, I did too, technically. Yeah.
I mean, obviously, it's a lot harder when you're racing with. What do we got? 11 other drivers on the track. You're all going to be beating and banging and taking some slower lines, but I half expected some of these guys up in front to just run away.
Yeah, Frylock's sitting, or no, Zuri, sitting with the best lap.
Yeah, Zuri does 42.27, which obviously very, very fast lap. So far, I believe that is the fastest lap on this track for PRA mid-race. We only had one guy come close to that in silver, in Millsy, and I was not too far behind. I mean, I ran a 42.6 as my final lap time. But these guys, all of them, realistically, if they're not fighting, should be doing that. A little unfortunate for Saturn. It looks like he got beat up a little too much and just decided to pull off and DNF. But hopefully he has a better stretch of luck on that mud oval, which is coming up right after this. That mud oval's definitely a monster. I mean, anything can happen on that thing. But if anyone can do it, I think Saturn will be able to put his head down, set some clean laps, and have some good racing.
Definitely. That's a tough track.
Yeah, and that track, I think we found in silver that it's more about survival than being fast. I mean, if you go over the edge, your chances of winning that race are slim to none compared to guys who are taking a little bit of a safer line and just protecting their car. But as we come up, I believe
Wow, this
next
race is
lap.
going fast.
Yeah,
Damn.
these gold guys, they go quick. There's no messing around with
Yeah,
these guys.
no doubt, huh?
But it seems like we're this next lap that happens is going to be caution cutoff. So,
Oh, King lost a wheel.
oh, is that what happened to him?
Yeah,
Yeah, and I mean, when you lose a wheel, your chances of doing anything are none.
yeah, 0-0.
Yeah, so I'm not surprised to see him pull off here. But
Damn.
now that W has crossed the line, there is no more cautions. So we are
Wow.
green to the end, and W, as always, is coming through with the fastest lap so far with a 42.1. Let's go
Nice.
hop on board with him for a second here and
Yeah,
see what kind of lines he's taking.
he's almost down to that 41.
Yeah, he's getting close, and my personal best was really close to a 41, but I don't think I can swing it. I think I was maxed out on that.
Wow.
Yeah, so, but this guy, he's a world-class driver. I mean, he's raced with the best in the world now with Global Series. I mean, we had Kimpy, one of the legends of Wreckfest. He's always on the leaderboards, and W beat him on North American servers, so
Wow, that's crazy.
yeah, this guy is no joke.
Yeah, he's not. I race with him too in the lobbies, and man, he is fast.
And that's the thing, when you get into a lobby with all these guys, I mean,
Oh, they're
Westberg,
all just
Bobby, W, Squeller, Frylock, these guys are the guys that are winning all of your public lobby races. I mean,
oh, for sure.
there's
And
just
they are.
no doubt about it.
I think my fastest when I ran was 4.36. So watching these guys and playing with them, you're gonna get faster.
Yeah, absolutely, and that's what we love about PRA is being able to hop on board with all these other guys. It's a really nice, close-knit community for the most part, at least with the upper series. And we all love practicing together and figuring out tracks together. So,
For sure.
but
Great bunch of people, man. I can't believe how fast that race went. I'm just like, wow.
yeah, I'm
Feels
gonna
like
be.
our mine went on forever.
I'm actually gonna hop on board with Zuri's, Bobby, and Frylock. They're in a pack of 3 coming around this last few corners. So
Heck
this is
yeah.
where some things will happen. I mean, W is gonna do his
Ooh.
W thing and win.
Come on. Ooh.
Squeller looks like he got through cleanly.
Ooh.
Oh, and Frylock got the short end of the stick there. It looks like.
Oh, Bobby. What we got?
All right, we
That
have.
was a nice finish.
Yeah, it was a good finish. Anyways, Squeller in second. Congrats to you. Zuri's third. Bobby fourth. Frylock fifth. Westberg sixth. Napkins looks like he came in seventh. DH Fest. I'm not too sure where you are. Looks like you came eighth. AY just passed Millsy at the end for ninth. Millsy 10th. B-Dog 11th. And it looked like Millsy didn't have a wheel at the end there.
Oh. Yeah,
So
another.
that's why AY was able to crawl past him at the end. But, unfortunate showing for our 2 silver drivers. But everyone else, congratulations. I mean, W, look at him. He almost hit a 41 with a 42.008. I mean, this kid is just way too fast.
He's freaking crazy, man. He's crazy.
But I think now we're going to be... Yeah, congrats to everyone.
It was a clean race, really. Really,
yeah,
for the most part.
And that's a difference that I usually see between the series. I mean, bronze, you're going to have, in general, the most amount of cautions and tallies, and that's just because it's for we call it our developmental series here in PRA, and that's just where we try and get, guys like Walleye to hop in and improve, and we want these bronze drivers to push their way up into silver, which, based on the showing from you and Solpun last week, or the last race there on Monday, you guys are making a strong case for it.
Nice.
And that's what we want.
Yeah.
Silver's more door to door. You're beating and banging with each other, but it's a bit cleaner. So you usually don't see quite as many tallies there. Usually, or cautions, sorry. It's usually about 1 a race. And gold, I mean, it's rare for these gold guys to have a caution.
Yeah, I hear you. And nothing against the bronze league there, but silver I do want to get up in because, like I say, I race with them guys basically every day, and I know, none of the bronze guys I really know, so you know.
One and this season is a lot of new bronze guys. I
Yeah,
mean,
it's good to see though.
absolutely. I mean, for the first race, we had I think 20 people sign up, and that's just way more than we've ever had, which is super nice to see.
I wish I would have did it all winter, but now I gotta go back to doing work, and I probably won't be able to race again. So.
Yeah, I mean that happens, but we'll look forward to Walleye's great return eventually.
Oh, for sure.
But no, these guys are fast and super clean, even in the public lobbies. I mean, I never really see these guys corner bombing anyone unless they're mad at someone else. But no, we're loading up into Mudford Motor Park Mud Oval for race number 2. So this will be the qualifying. So there's not really much to talk about here. These guys will just be trying to set clean laps, and for this qualifier, it's not based on lap time. It's based on your end position. So if B-Dog were to pass that line after 10 laps in first, B-Dog would be our pole setter. So that's the only real difference between oval qualifiers and road course qualifiers. Yeah, and I kind of enjoy it. I mean, it makes it more interesting on where you qualify. You can get screwed over a lot easier when you're racing against someone else than against yourself.
For sure.
So we'll see how this goes. Looks like they're on normal damage, at least for the qualifier, which is nice.
That might be a good thing on this track.
Yeah, absolutely, and I'd be surprised if they go back to realistic for the main race.
That'd be tough.
If we can just get you to ready up, and we will be on our way.
Oh, that's right, ready up.
I mean, we are waiting for King Saturn here, but you know, that way we don't have. Oh, and Bobby, of course. Always taking his sweet old time, that guy.
Oh, for sure.
Great guy.
Great guy. They're all great guys.
Yeah, all these guys have, since I've joined PRA, has been awesome to meet and be able to talk with. So we're just going to jump over the wall here and go and retire and watch this qualifier. Like I said, not much to talk about. I believe the lineup is based on your points in your championship standings. So we'll see Millsy and B-Dog head to the front since they are silver drivers. So even though Millsy going into this week was third in points in gold, I mean, this guy, I just can't stop talking about him, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, he came out of nowhere too, man.
He's been putting his work in.
Super fast. Yeah.
Looks like W is going to be starting in the back of pack as well, just because he's W and he's too fast for everyone else. So
he could probably damn near start a lap down. Damn near.
Yeah, on this track, I think it's feasible. So what I'm going to be looking out for.
He lapped me today on this track.
Yeah, I think what we're going to be mainly looking out for is cars flying.
Oh yeah, for sure. That's going to happen.
I mean, last week I listened back on Captain Napkins and Squeller's commentary, and they couldn't keep up with who was where, just who was flying. And I believe one of the things they mentioned was, who is your favorite car paint? And I want to know your opinions on that as they're lining up here. Who's your favorite decal here?
Oh man, let's see. You know, I kind of got to go with B-Dog because he's got the same as me, but I'm blue.
Yeah, and I've thought that all season. I like B-Dog's look there.
I like that look.
Yeah, it looks like we're
the
rolling.
Blue better, but I like that, you know, the way it looks.
Yeah, absolutely. Definitely a standout. It seems like a lot of guys have been opting for that decal, including myself. Yeah. But we're rounding the corner here, getting ready to go green.
They're all pretty cool, though. Don't get me wrong. They're all...
All right, Millsy's going for this high line.
Oh.
B-Dog is taking his sharp line as usual. So I'm going to be looking behind and looking for people flying. I don't think it'll happen in gold, but you never know.
Oh, I could see it happening.
Yeah, Westberg's riding the top a little bit. Who's that? Napkins was riding the top a little bit. These guys, man.
Hell yeah. Drive hard.
Drive hard, die last. That's the name of the game.
There's that laugh I wasn't going to do. But,
Yeah, and
Shit.
these guys seem to all be taking that high aggressive line, whereas
They're just cruising though. This is
in
just qualifying too, huh?
yeah, this is just qualifying, so we're doing 10 laps. Your finish position will be where you start on the grid. So if we were to stop
Oh,
right now,
Frylock went a little high. He's riding the wall, taking the fence out.
oh, it
Oh
looks like
boy,
just a
nice
little bit of ping.
recovery. Nice
Yeah, I know
recovery.
we were talking about on this track last week or on Monday night. The ping on this track, even if you have Millsy, is actually gone. So I'm gonna hop off of him now. But no, this track it seems that you always get some ping issues. Millsy's DNF'd, which is kind of unfortunate, but yeah, it happens to the best of us. I mean, it is what it is. And King Saturn has also left. So I don't know if he's still not feeling well. I know he wasn't feeling great last week, so he may still be a little under the weather.
Oh, that's right. He was sick, wasn't he? Dang.
But we're coming up on the last couple laps here. And B-Dog, strong performance out of our Silver. Obviously he started pole, so he gets a little bit of an advantage. But it looks like if things end like they do right now... Hold on, someone else is flying off the track. Who was that?
Oh.
Looks like Zuri's went off the track a little bit.
I missed. Oh, there he goes. Jumps over.
Which, Zuri's was the oval ace last season, so you really don't like to see him flying. I mean, everyone else likes to see it, but he doesn't want to see him flying off. Yeah, he'll make his way back, and B-Dog's taking pole. Bobby in second, D-West in third, Frylock in fourth, Squalor fifth, W sixth, DH Fest seventh, AY's in eighth, Captain Napkin's in ninth, Zuri's in 10th, and Millsy will be rounding out the field in 11th. So, I didn't get to look at the lap times because I skipped by too fast, but if I'm not mistaken, I think I saw some 13s in there.
Shoot. I didn't see a 13, but...
No, it might have been 14s. I know I've been pushing for that 13 for quite a while, and I'm just on the edge of that, but for some reason, I just can't seem to break into these lower numbers.
Yeah, I hear you.
But so now we're going to 40 laps. Yeah, 40 laps, 14 seconds a lap, so it's not too long of a race. And I believe on ovals we do single car accidents do not count as a tally. So if you fly off the track by yourself, that's your own problem.
Keep her on the track, boys.
Yeah, and that way we just keep everything a little bit smoother, and we're not stopping every 2 laps to group back up and do a pace lap. It just makes everything a lot nicer for the viewers to watch and makes it harder on the drivers.
Right.
But as B-Dog's getting everything set up, do you have any predictions on this track? Who do you think's going to take it?
You know, I don't know where W is sitting, but I saw him run this earlier. I would almost have to go with him or who'd you say had pole?
It's actually B-Dog's on the pole. One of our silver drivers.
Got a good chance then.
Yeah,
they all got a good chance. I mean, but I'd say probably W if he gets a good run at it.
That's a nice safe bet. I mean,
yeah, I mean,
this kid collects wins. It's what he does for
unreal.
a living now. I mean, he does what he wants whenever he wants.
Yeah.
But no, B-Dog was a nightmare to race on this track. Not because he was dirty or anything, but he does not let off. He will be on you the entire time, and it is absolutely terrifying to deal with. Just the pressure is absolutely terrifying.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's so hard to try to pick a winner though, because they're all so damn right there, you know.
Yeah, exactly. And
yeah,
I feel like unless people start flying off the track, we're not really going to see much lap traffic like we did in Silver. In Silver, there was quite a few lap traffic coming ahead. I mean, it was kind of just me, B-Dog, and Millsy. We kind of ran away from everybody. And so by lap, I think, 18 or 19, we were coming into lap traffic already.
Wow.
Yeah, so we kind of figured out the track while everybody else was fighting. We kind of just formed a train and didn't really try passing each other unless one of us messed up, which unfortunately I did, and B-Dog got the position on me and was able to run away and take the win. I'm gonna hop over here again.
Yeah, hop
And retire. And I just got a comment saying it's a brutal track. It could be anybody's race, and I 100% agree with you, man. This is anybody's
for
game.
sure. Anybody's game.
I mean, all it
One
takes
little
is
mess up.
yeah, exactly one little mistake, and you go off the track, and your chances of winning just drop.
Yeah, by experience racing with these guys, if I mess up, I usually can't catch up. But these guys are good enough; they could probably catch up, you know. But
Yeah, absolutely.
for me, no, I can't catch up to them. But
And we're just getting set up in
gotta watch, Frylock there too. He's a sneaky one, that guy.
Frylock is a sneaky one. I'm not too sure how he is on ovals. I haven't really seen him race on ovals all that much.
He's getting better, I think.
Yeah,
From what I've seen. Yeah.
Some of these guys aren't big fan of ovals. I mean, I know Squeller. He's not a really big fan of ovals. D-West likes some ovals. Yeah.
Yeah.
See, we usually find a split of like most of the American guys, they love all of the ovals, but us two Canadians, we just can't stand them.
I love them myself.
Joining silver, I've grown to love them, but we're going green, and B-Dog's taking that sharp inside line again. Now, this is where I passed B-Dog on the first race. I was able to get the outside line and just absolutely tear past him off the start. But it looks like everything's nice and calm. I mean, a couple people are going a little wide. Bobby's getting into the back of B-Dog a little bit here, but nothing too crazy happening, which is unfortunate. I like to see flying cars.
Me too.
It makes it a lot more entertaining. And I know me and Millsy talked about the silver race. If we were ever coming around to like the last few laps and we're in last and there's no chance of happening, watch out for cars going over fences. So we'll see if that happens today.
Oh yeah, trying to make the little yep.
Yeah, we were doing some practice. Oh, looks like DH Fest went over the edge there.
Oh, DH, where?
Yeah, he did, and he lost so much time to everybody.
Dang, yeah, he did.
I mean,
luckily, I can't bring up the times for some reason, but yeah, he's going high again.
Yeah, so unfortunately on the track you can't see the splits between drivers. You can just see the best lap, which is something I hope changes eventually. But it is what it is, and we'll deal with it.
You're right.
But everything else in the back of the pack, other than DH there, everything else seems pretty pretty clean. Everyone's getting in a straight line. Okay, as I say that.
Oh, somebody went over.
Looks like Zuri's.
Zuri? Yeah.
Zuri's is taking a little ride.
Oh, you got back on.
I mean, this track is so hard to commentate. I mean, there's just...
Oh, I see. W's coming up on Frylock.
And it looks like Frylock goes flying. I mean, this is
W's
just...
off. Carnage.
Frylock got back on.
Oh, maybe W let him go by. That might have been... I don't know. I don't know what happened there, but...
See, and this is the fun times of PRA Wreckfest. This week,
sure.
We've talked about it time and time again. This week has been absolute carnage everywhere.
The carnage. I love that word.
I started off the week when we started practicing saying B-Dog just wants to watch the world burn this week. Which it's... I see why he wants to do it. I mean, some of these tracks are newer tracks to PRA. I mean, Mud Oval they've been doing for years. But Rosenheim was something that someone brought up, and not all of us were fans of it, but we decided, hey, might as well give it a shot and see what happens. Clearly, not a whole lot of good came out of it, so we may not see that track ever again.
Nobody went off, it looks like.
Oh, no. And that could also just be the server ping. I mean, it was happening a lot in the silver race with Captain Napkins streaming. A lot of people were flying around and teleporting back onto the track. And Squiller had mentioned that that's just kind of something that happens on this track. I mean, people just tend to lag out even if you have the best internet. But
sure.
It looks like DH Fest and Millsy might be lap traffic now.
Bobby got past.
Bobby got past B-Dog, eh?
Wow.
And we're stopped.
We're stopped.
We're on a caution. Yep.
Yeah.
Caution is out.
It
amazingly.
might be because of Mills. I don't know what happened there, but he was up on that hill for a while.
Yeah, and we see Millsy. It looks like he's taking
Millsy.
his lap back. So is DH Fest. We see them speeding around the speedway. They're out of here. Oh, and there goes AY. There goes all the lap traffic. So they're gonna do a pace lap here, and something that I'm not used to or didn't think would happen. I mean, Silver ran the entire race without a single caution.
Oh,
Yeah,
geez.
so apparently we're better drivers.
Is that D West in third that I see?
D
I think
Westberg
it is.
is in third.
Oh man, watch out for him. I really think he loves his ovals.
Yeah, and currently he has the fastest lap with a 14.069.
Oh yeah, he's the oval king. Well, he's good at every track, but man, he loves his ovals.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, in silver, I was the only one to breach the 14 flats. So this guy, I know what it takes to do a 14 flat, and it's not easy with this car. So he's moving.
Yeah, I don't know where he started, but
Yeah, I don't really remember where he started either. But Squeller, I know he's moved up. I believe he started in sixth, so he's now in fourth
oh
place.
yeah,
So,
yeah.
or I guess that's third place. So he's been moving his way up.
Here we go,
But
huh?
we are green, and it looks like
Ooh,
we got through
ooh.
there. Napkins is riding the edge a little
Bobby,
bit.
it's all.
And this is going to be some tight racing for the next couple of laps. And this is what we love to see. I mean, true
I don't even know what
NASCAR,
lap we're on. What
bumper to
lap we on?
bumper. We're on lap 20, so we're halfway there.
Oh, jeez, already.
Yeah, these guys, they're quick. There's no denying that. Like, all these guys, they're all in 14s. We had some guys running high 14s, 15s in silver. So,
Ooh, tight
this
battle
track
for
is...
first, second, third there.
Yeah, absolutely. These guys are bumper to bumper, and I feel like unless someone makes a mistake, they're going to continue being bumper to bumper till the very end. Which makes for nice, fun racing, and they're starting to pull away from the back a little bit. I mean, Squeller and Frylock are getting into it a little bit back there, but they straighten themselves out, and Zuri's is coming in hot. And you don't want to count that guy out ever.
Oh yeah, Missouri. Yep.
I'm going to hop on with Zuri's and see what it takes to pass some of these guys. I mean, he's got some of the fastest drivers in the game with W, Frylock, and Squeller directly in front of him. So let's see how he handles this. I mean, it's definitely tougher on a track like this, but seeing what he did right here, he just got the outside line on W, and he kind of messed up a little bit, went a little too high. But getting that outside line on this track is so much speed. Scary, but a lot of speed.
Right. T West fell back a little bit, looks like.
Yeah, it seems like he might have just been bumping around on that top a little bit. It looks like
There goes
Frylock.
Bobby. Oh, Bobby went for a ride. No,
Bobby's
D-West
spinning.
was second.
Frylock went
Oh,
over. And Squeller's making a jump right on him.
Queller. Oh, yeah.
Squeller, the fellow Canadian. Love to see him get a podium. I mean,
Will
B-Dog.
that be a caution? No caution, I bet, huh?
So since Frylock went over on his own,
Or
unless
the spin out?
unless
I don't know what happens to spin out.
Bobby might have.
There goes
There goes
Squeller.
Squeller. Oh boy, that one might be a tally.
Carnage. Love to see it.
And surprisingly, B-Dog has ran away.
Oh, B-Dog. Heck yeah, he's gone, huh?
I mean, he's almost a half a lap ahead of some of these guys, quarter of a lap ahead.
Wow. He's
And
running good, man.
If W and D West keep fighting here, he's just gonna grow that lead. I mean, B-Dog
Sure.
B-Dog knows this track way too well, in my opinion, and unfortunately, it looks like Millsy DNF'd, retired from the race. Luckily, it doesn't affect his silver standings. He's still on top of the board on silver. But no, if W and D West keep fighting like this, oh, caution is out. Scratch everything I was just saying.
Yeah, everything's gonna change again. Oh boy, here comes W in third already, huh?
Yeah, W's making his push, and something different we do with ovals as well is you get to choose what side you're on. So in your row, first and second, they get to choose what side of the track they want to be on. Third and fourth, whoever's in third gets to choose what side of the track he wants to be on. And that's just because there's two different lines on this track, and it makes it a lot easier So we usually do an extra caution lap just to get everything like that sorted out. So as you can see here, B-Dog opted for the inside line, so W made his way to the outside.
Nice.
Which
Man,
I didn't
that's
realize,
crazy.
but W's
He
in
was
second.
running pretty good on the outside, wasn't he? B-Dog, or wasn't he?
So B-Dog, he likes to start on the inside just to stay away from everybody off the rip, and then once he gets a little bit of clean air, then he starts hitting that high line. I don't know. B-Dog knows this track like it's the back of his own hand for some reason. But we're green and we're good to go. Let's see how much speed W gets out of here compared to B-Dog. Zuri's is getting a little bit into the fray, but as you can see, that high side.
W is going crazy.
We're going 3 wide. Zuri's is here saying hello. I'm the excuse me, I'm the oval ace. Yeah, Zuri's fell back, and AY, you know, the surprise gold. I think that's Bobby just flipping in the background, by the way.
Oh, Bobby did go for it.
I think his car was doing cartwheels in the air, and I don't know. I was with B-Dog looking backwards, and I just saw...
Must be another caution.
Yeah, caution is out, and this may be a full restart. And if it's a full restart, I mean, it's Zuri's and W's... No, not so much W's, but it's Bobby's saving grace.
Yeah, that's for sure.
But it looks like Bobby's starting in the back, so it does look like this is just a caution. And I don't know who caused that first tally. It may have been Zuri spinning out a little bit. But nevertheless, we are bunching back up, and we have 5 laps to go. We're on lap 36, so I believe this is the last lap. We're green till the end.
They'll be racing hard. They have been anyway, but man, put your seatbelts on and get ready to race.
And we're actually doing an extra caution lap. So we're going to have 3 laps to go here coming to the green. Lap 38, lap 39, and lap 40. So this is crunch time for these guys that are sitting a little bit farther back. I mean, Zuri's is going to try and make a jump. I know he will do it. We'll see what Squeller does. Squeller is a little bit more of a passive driver, but we'll see if he puts that gas pedal on and roughs up a couple people. But we're going green, and yeah, as I kind of expected.
Frylock got up there.
Yeah, Frylock's taking a sharp inside line.
Ooh.
And this front pack is just absolutely insane right now. I mean, you got W and B-Dog. DHFest is making a little bit of a dive. Someone, looks like AYDY went off the track. Zuri's is a little bit sideways, being pushed down the track by Frylock and Squeller. So, if this keeps... I mean, we're on the last lap here, and B-Dog has led from start to finish. I mean, as long as he doesn't fly off the track right here, we have a silver series driver winning a gold race. And look at that, he does it. Congrats, B-Dog, getting that first place. W coming in second. DHFest in third, Squeller fourth, Frylock fifth, Bobby sixth, D-West seventh, Captain ninth, and AY and Zuri's. Zuri's just left, so AY is taking that 9th position.
Good race, boys.
That was a good race by everybody. It was a blast having you in here, Walleye.
Hey, thanks.
Oh, I think you did fine. Yeah, absolutely, buddy. I understand, but don't go away too far. We have our global series coming up this Sunday at 3 p.m. Eastern, I believe. So we'll be going live then. Other than that, this has been week 2 of Gold, and we will catch you all later.